First, if we could start with you telling us about Dr. Sivana, and without giving too much away, what does he go through in this journey?
Dr. Sivana is the archetypal evil nemesis of Shazam. I mean, he's been around since the original comic in 1939. I think that he's developed over the years to become the guy that's in this particular film. It's from the New 52 version by a guy called Jeff Johns, and he has all the attributes of the bad guy that you would want. I mean, if these tales are about good versus evil, you need the evil to be as powerful as the good, otherwise there's no danger or jeopardy, and he certainly has a few scary moments.
He absolutely does. What for you were some of the most fun parts of his character to play with?
Well, I think, as an actor, I've always wanted to play stuff that's not me, that's removed from myself. I find it really hard doing stuff that is me. So, a costume or an accent or a wig or anything that will take you away from yourself has always been more interesting to me. I felt like that was acting. And it's the same is true of playing the bad guy. I mean, I don't go home and threaten the wife and kids or anything, in real life I'm a relatively nice guy. So I think what's fun about playing it is that you get to exorcise all of that villainy and nastiness and do it in the context of a funny film, and it gets it all out there.
And Zachary, he just seems like so much fun. I was wondering what would be your standout memory or moment of working with him and going head-to-head in those battle sequences?
He always used to bring, Zachary always used to bring a speaker onto set through which he'd play his music. And it was slightly tyrannical because basically everybody had to listen to whatever choice of music he decided to play. Some of which was good, some of which wasn't so good. But he was always, he just brought energy onto set. Kept things light, kept everybody going, and was really fun to work with.
And what about the physical aspects? What training was involved for you for those scenes?
Physically, we had to be in shape. I mean, he had to look aesthetically big in order to sort of accommodate that superhero look. Mine was much more about having some kind of core strength going on, and they did pass down the line, make sure he's fit. And I couldn't quite work out why until we got to do the harness flying, fighting scenes, of which there were many. And we spent hours and hours suspended in midair, rolling and twisting and punching and doing all of that. And, when you do that over a long period of time, you need to have some kind of stamina. So that's what we prepared for.
And what did director David Sandberg's horror background bring to the darkness of your character?
David Sandberg is obviously the perfect choice to kind of deal with the scarier side of the story because of his horror background, and that, as a bad guy, I'm perfectly supported by somebody who knows how to make what I'm doing as intense as I wanted it to be, because we sat and spoke at the very beginning about how dark we should make him and what kind of a villain he should be in comparison to Shazam. And the truth was, as light as that side of the story got, with them having fun and goofing around and doing all of that kind of stuff, we had to literally do the opposite. And the funnier they got, the darker we got, in order to balance it out. Because if you're not truly afraid of your bad guy, your villain, there's no danger or jeopardy, and the hero isn't as much of a hero when he defeats him.
And in the words of Freddie Freeman, if you could have one superpower, what would it be and why? I've
thought about these superpowers sort of things, and in the film they ask whether you would like flight or invisibility, don't they? But I tell you what I'd love is speed. Super speed, because I love the idea. I love that power that the Flash has, where he can just literally be wherever he wants to be in a nanosecond. That would be so useful.
Mark Strong, an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.